This experiment is the empirical formula of magnesium oxide. The purpose in question is to find what the empirical formula of magnesium oxide is by conducting an experiment. Experimental design / procedure and plan. Find the mass of an empty crucible and lid, coil a magnesium ribbon on the bottom of the crucible, then find the mass of the crucible with the lid on it and the magnesium ribbon. Fourth, place the crucible without the lid on the clay triangle over a burner and heat strongly until the magnesium lights up. Then turn off the burner and place lid on crucible with tongs. 5. After it turns to room temperature, determine the mass of the crucible with the lid and the magnesium inside. Materials. You need a clay triangle, a Bunsen burner, a ring stand, crucible and lid, tongs, magnesium ribbon, scale, heat-resistant gloves, apron, and goggles. Data and calculations. The crucible and lid with the magnesium coil inside was 47.67 grams, and the crucible lid after heating with magnesium and oxygen inside was 47.72 grams. And the aftermass minus the initial mass equals mass of oxygen. That is 47.72 minus 47.67 equals to 0.05 grams. And when you divide the mass of oxygen by the atomic mass of oxygen equals the number of mole of the oxygen, which is 0.05 divided by 16 equals 3.125 times 10 to the power of -3. Then we divide the mass of magnesium by the atomic mass of magnesium to find the number of moles that it has of magnesium, which is 0.48 divided by 16 equals 0.02. And the amount each amount divided equals the magnesium subscript for the magnesium oxide formula, which is the empirical formula, which is 0.02 divided by 3.25 times 10 to the power -3 equals 6.15, and we round that up to 6. So the empirical formula of magnesium oxide is Mg6O, but the actual formula is MgO. And the percentage error is 475%, and we add the mass of oxygen and magnesium subtracted by the actual mass of magnesium that it should have had and multiply that by 100. Analysis and conclusion. We found that empirical formula of magnesium oxide is Mg6O, having the percentage area of 475% due to a dirty crucible. The actual empirical formula of magnesium oxide is MgO. We have learned that it is very important to keep your materials clean. Application and extension. Our main objective was to find the empirical formula which would have helped scientists in using the formula for a supplement for people who have low amounts of magnesium in their blood. However, we learned a much bigger lesson, and that is to always have your materials clean in order to have a realistic outcome. A large percentage error in science can result in lots of troubles, especially in the medicines field.